track.
We'll rip out a tree. Holy smokes. Joe, come on. Your refinery is insane. Oh, yes. There. It's pipe work. See, white 3D printed this. Joe worked it into shape.
Oh, wow.
That's Joe's magic.
That was good.
Should have seen Dwight's 3D print before Joe worked his magic on it.
That came in several pieces.
Yes. Dude, that turned out amazing.
It did.
The video does it no justice. Now, what did you use for the hydraulic lines?
That is actually black wire that's used for decoder installs.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking thread's too thin.
Yep.
Just redid this section.
That was nice. You did good work.
Thank you.
That's gonna be my problem with lighting. The new LED stuff.
Well, it's
Figuring out the resistor thing and
well, most of this, I won't say most of it, but a lot of this is the that Woodland Scenics plug and play stuff.
I was thinking that too. Just
But
keep
it
simple.
gets so damn expensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Manual switches.
Oh yeah. I don't have any electronic switches at all.
I didn't notice that.
It's all either push pull or ground throws.
That's what we were saying about expensive for that stuff, like kids can't do the hobby, it's so
Yeah,
expensive.
you
It
used to be
is.
able to go and
It's
buy some
ridiculous.
Tyco stuff
Yeah.
and Botman stuff and run some training. Now it's like, we need $350 for an engine.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, but the most expensive engine that I have bought lately has been $125.
I bought 2 used logos off Crooked Dave.
Hold the first knock on me, got the weeks away, penny there, should be clear in any minute now.
Well, look, the back off.
I was just gonna say that.
See, that's the other thing. Come see people's stuff in person, you get ideas. So I'll let you in on this little secret, seeing how my layout that I'm building right now is only partially. What I'm doing is 2 main lines in a sense, the one trains. And up here right now, I'm building an elevated section. In the corner, I've elevated a corner and a corner. It's only like 4 inches wide all the way around. And we're going to attempt loosely based Cumberland line railroad from Dave CCRX 6700. Basically, that's just going to be like a trolley back and forth. But in my back room where see, I'm letting the cat out of the bag. I'm not even that far in the video yet. I've cut a hole in the wall, and I'm going to do 2 staging tracks. And I bought an electronic thing that they use at museums. And I've got to figure out how to hook it all up. But I'm going to have 2 tracks back there, 1 cold train empty, 1 cold train full. So it's going to come through this wall full to where it loads the coal, and it'll creep its way around to the harbor where they put it on the barges. Go through that wall, and then this is all supposed to be automatic. It's DC. So it'll pull on the track, stop, switch the tracks, the empty train will come back out and go. And once it hits there, it stops, it switches tracks, the full train comes back. So that'll all be an automated, you just turn it on and
Turn it
go.
on and it runs.
Supposedly. And if it doesn't work, I got an extra DCC track I can use it. So, But see, that'll be doing its own thing while I'm playing with the trains. He's got a big foot,
Oh, yeah.
and pigs fly. See, these are the details you gotta stop and look at. He's getting caught on camera too.
That's Tom from Tom's Trains and Things.
Oh, eating his
With
bag,
his
of Doritos. Dude, did you paint that?
Yeah.
Holy smokes, you can see the Dorito bag. See? He's eating good. Look, you can see the Dorito bag.
I need glasses for that. Oh my gosh.
Put the writing on it.
Everything with me is a magnifying headset.
I did buy one of those. Yeah. So is your track glued down?
It is all nailed down with track nails, and then the ballast holds it down.
Okay. See, there's things on here that I have not seen in videos. See, how the hell did you get back there and do all that? Other than reaching around this side.
Well, see, the backdrop itself is not that old.
Yeah, but still, that's a far reach.
Yeah, it is. A lot of this was built in stages.
Here it comes. It's coming. It has no cars.
The what?
No cars, just the loco.
Well, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. It's not supposed to work that way.
See, Joe has an extensive caboose collection. And they're all very, look how detailed they are.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
See that?
That's a
See,
good
look at all
idea.
the details on the scene.
That's the list you will be added to.
That's neat how you come under there too.
Yeah, it's
And instead of trying to duck and break your back on the
Yeah. yeah. Last year at the Timonian show.
Sparky was the first visitor?
Yes. And he's been here twice.
Happy again. Here it comes.
And all these tractor trailers, these here anyway, the tractors, container man water sent me a box full of them and all the fancy cars that I used in my car show. And then, after doing that, he turns around and I get a big box like this. I don't have anything for you. And it's from Long Shadow Trees, which I've been using quite a few of his trees on the way out. I get a note inside. This is the first box that Roy is sending you.
Oh, wow.
50
great.
trees in each box. And these trees are like It's $100 a box.
That was nice.
You met Roy?
No.
Well, I was gonna say, it's like, I've left comments, I go on lives, he will not say a word to me. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know if I did something in a live, I don't know, but he will not, he doesn't even know his mic.
That's strange.
It's like, okay. He was in Jerry's live stream a couple times this past week.
Yeah.
You see the girls in the car? The speeder? Or unloading the speeder. Since the details.
No, I set my car down on the workbench like a dumbass. I just ordered, and I think they're supposed to be here tomorrow. I have 10 more undecorated 50-foot box toys coming,
Which will soon be decorated.
which will soon be decorated for the Black Rock Central Railroad.
It's all that stuff right there. Just the extra details. The clothes, the vacuum system, the ladder work. Yeah. Done a great job, Joe.
And I just got a whole bunch of 3D printed detail parts. Desks and file cabinets and chairs and everything else. The interiors in both of these towers are going to be decorated. More than what they have in them now.
What is this, about 3 feet?
No, I think it's 30 inches, I think is what that is. Well, I keep saying here, shortly I'm going to do another, because I've had a couple of comments that I'd like to see your whole layout, new subscribers and that kind of mess. And they don't want to go back 3 years to see the videos from 3 years ago. So I think it's almost time for a new update video on, okay, here's the layout.
What's that?
That's this house.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
It's perfect.
Yeah. That's really good.
When Dave Thurman came down, he saw that and says, "There's no flagpole out front." Because I got a flag out front. I said, "This railroad is dated for prior to 1980. That flagpole did not go up until I moved into this house. Actually, until after Dad died, is when I put the flagpole up."
Where did you get your fragile antennas? You make those?
No, I got them off of eBay, and they're etched metal, and you just punch them out and then add the pole to them.
My problem is time. I seem to not have enough time to mess around. I'm like building kits and working and
My problem is finances.
that too.
That's the biggest thing with me. Unfortunately, the government does not pay much on Social Security. I lost the train again.
Oh.
You got a certain spot maybe?
Yep. Yep. Right before it comes to the hole in the wall. I actually think it's the car that's doing it.
You got interior details on it.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's not just an engine.
Yeah, so we're going to take that car off.
Yeah, I like this photo.
Yeah, this house turned out great.
Oh.
Just watch these.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it definitely is a good idea as well. It's easy to hand painted these trees and stuff. I mean, it's all you need.
Yeah.
Everybody's spending $200 on backdrops and things.
Yeah, well, that's what I was figuring on doing at one point in time. And I thought, you know,
They look amazing though.
Yeah.
My
and
goodness.
I said, you go all the way around here. I said, that's almost 80 foot of backdrop. And I said,
$1,000
ain't no way in hell I can afford that kind of crap.
$1,000 in paper.
Yeah.
It looks good what you did.
And then I watched Flying Crow do his. And he was just using sponges and all that kind of stuff. So I went down and I bought a whole bunch of different size sea sponges. And that's all that is.
I found a company up in Canada. I can't remember the name. It was so long ago. And I bought, not how much it is now, it was about 4 years ago. I bought 12-inch backdrop because it's just paper. So I don't know how long they'll hold up and some
Yeah.
fade them out, whatever. But they was like, I think they're 10 feet long, it was like $34. But it was for the end scale.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a little more reasonable as long as they don't fade out over time and become like paper.
Yeah.
But like Dave's backdrop and Colonel Cotton Belt and all those
Well,
guys.
yeah, you start
like,
looking at them, you know, I'd have $1,000 in just backdrop scenery. You know, I ain't got that kind of money. Oh, come on, you're trained. What the hell's wrong?
let's see. What coupler do you use?
Most of these are 148s. These are all 148s or 158s, one or two.
So that was the other thing. I did want bridges and things, but I didn't want to deal with inclines. So that's why in my videos you see me dropping down.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that will, because it'll basically just leave everything on flat, but still give me the bridge. But I'm hoping, because the scenery wise, you miss out on this stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping. Because yeah, when I first came across you, this bridge scene right here, I think was the first thing I seen in your layout. And it was always amazing to me.
Yeah, because a lot of times I set the camera right here.
Yeah, and the train was coming around the corner. I'm like, that's what I want. I want a decent bridge scene like that. Do you have any problems with your incline?
No.
Do you know what percent grade you got?
More than two.
Yeah, because I was looking at this run here. It seems maybe, what, 8 feet?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot more incline than it should be.
As long as it works.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause that's strictly for my passenger and my scenic railroad. That's the only thing. With my passenger service is nothing but an RDC as it is.
You use the piano hinge
Yeah.
and you drop it down.
Yeah. Yeah, because with this being a double track like that, there's no way I could lift it up.
Plus with your scenery on it.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to decide how to do my lift up.
If I had to do it over again, I'd figure out some way to actually make it swing out to where you didn't have to crawl under it. You know, you can just slide it out of the way and slide it
This
back
is
in
perfect.
again.
This is a great idea here.
Yeah. If you start getting people that are more than 6 foot tall and then expect them to crawl underneath, no. Ain't nobody gonna want to do that.
So I gotta go out over my steps, and it's perfect for me because I'm only 5'7". So my head just misses where I can't go across. But anybody else gonna have to duck.
Yeah.
A little bit for the practice falling.
There's not a bunch of clearance in there.
When I was looking at the wiring, so you don't have any contact here, you just have the wire powering it, right?
Yep. And of course, there's no emergency switch there either. If you happen to be running the train and somebody drops the track out of the way, the train's going to keep right on running, right onto the floor.
Yeah, of course, don't do it right now. How do you got this? How do you have it?
It's on the other side.
Okay.
It's just a barrel bolt.
Now I've seen what's his name? Railroad Company. He lives in Kentucky, I said. He did a one board lift type thing. That's what I was thinking about doing online. Having issues with that?
Come on under here and I'll show you what we got.
It's gonna be the lead. For sure. Oh no shit, it is that simple.
But like you say, the only problem is you gotta watch backside and catching the rails. I keep saying I want to sit there and try to change that somehow to where these rails are actually cut back here and then add on to that end. But then when you swing it up, then they're going to be in the way of trying to get the damn everything up in here.
Well, you didn't really have to angle the rails either. You dropped the way down.
Yeah.
This was just a little bit, but yeah, you're still flush. It's like the more and more I stare at mine, it's like the alignment of it drives you crazy.
Well, every once in a while, now I've got a dehumidifier that runs 24/7 down here. Unfortunately, this new one is not as good as the one that I had. And this one is supposed to be doing twice as much work. It's good for a 4,000 square foot area. My old one was good for 2,000. I've got maybe a little over 1,000 square feet in this basement. My old one would drop the humidity to 45%. This one can't get it below 56.
Oh.
So every once in a while, I'll sit there and after I get this up in here and locked up, I have to look at the track and make sure the track's lined up because the board will shift every once in a while. So when you,
See, he just answered the question. You see his baseboard? See how thin?
Yeah.
I've already had guys, I'm using 15/32 plywood.
okay,
That's probably
this here is underlay.
Yeah, but I'm having guys, oh, that's too thin, you're gonna have warpage, you know, this and that. I'm like,
No, this stuff doesn't work at all. I mean, it is plywood, but it's supposedly 1/4 inch thick, but it's actually, just a hair under that now that we went to the metric system.
Yeah, because mine's supposed to be 1/2 inch, but it's
Yeah.
like 15/37. But see, this gives me confidence that
Yeah, now, the only thing that is bad about this is if you're going to put
NS-238 dispatcher, we're ready to take the signal at the
the
time.
switch machines, bullfrogs and that kind of mess, or whatever the hell they call them, green ones.
tortoise.
Yeah, the tortoise machines and that kind of mess. There's not enough to screw to.
Okay.
And a lot of, even my hand throws that are cable actuated, instead of being screwed in, I've had to hot glue them in to the bottom because of only being a 1/4 inch thick. That one's yours.
Okay, like I described you the coal mine thing, I'm not going to worry about, because it's back in the slot track. Eventually I might
Yeah.
decorate and detail or whatever, but I'm going to do top switches. I'm using Pico, so I'm going to use the top motor mount. I'm not worried, because if I use the tortoise, it's too slow.
Yeah.
I'm going to snap touch switch to go, but then the tortoise will hang down so far.
Yeah, the torch is going to hang down 4
the
inches.
slot track.
Yep.
And then Pico has a small one now, it's like a twist lock thing that I can go under, but it's just like, it's back away from, it's kind of like your area back there.
Yeah.
It's, okay, you may decorate it, you may not, it's out of the way, it's not affecting the layout, so I don't care about a top switch on those two switches back there. My other ones, now that I see yours, I might do manual switches, because buying all the switch machines just to, I'm not doing, I just want to run trains, so why not manuals? Instead of spending $20 on a switch machine, I don't know.
Yeah, these are, a lot of the switches are Blue Point, is who makes them, which is a real nice, positive, I might even have one still sitting around here, I don't know. But it's underneath, it's easy to adjust and everything else, and the cable is the only problem that you have. You're better off if you can arrange your cable to be in a straight line pull.
Okay.
Because when I get over here to the cement track, or to the cement plant, I mean, all the controls are all right in here, which is fine and dandy for the two switches over there. It's a straight line, but then when you get to the back side here, they're all, you got to put gentle curves in everything, which makes them a lot longer than they really need to be.
So is this cable inside a tube, or is
Yes.
this, okay.
Yeah.
Because I am seeing your slight curves. You don't want no binding. Because I've known people to use choke cables
Yeah.
for lawnmowers and things like
Yeah.
that, but that seems pricey.
The cables that I use are actually for radio controlled aircraft. Aircraft, and you can get them in up to 4 foot long, I think is what they are. It's 48 inch is the longest that you can get, which works out real good for, I'm going across almost 4 foot.
Right.
So you don't have to piece anything together and that kind of mess. But you can piece them together if you want to and make them longer.
Oh, you got signal crossing sensors, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.